WEG Technology Screens. I am so happy that my Lord heard my cries. I'm happy about this. I am. Because, we had so much problems with these guys at the end of the day. And I'm happy that the Lord heard my cries. God is good. God is amazing. I sat here, in the middle of that floor, and I said, if I am all these things, may the Lord help me for who I am. And the Lord comes in and blesses our technology to do things that not no more screens have that capability to do. So God backed himself up and showing people at the end of the day that this is my servant at the end of the day. I sat there and prayed and said, Lord, my enemies who attack me, they attack me on every side. Lord, bring these people to justice. Allow us to be able to find and seek these individuals and bring them to justice. And Lord, show whatever's in the dark to come out to the light. The Lord has exposed every single one of the individuals that were out there committing all types of crimes. We had Rogers, who went out there and made false accusations that my products came up dark and unwatchable. McAfee, you were also involved in that little scheme with Rogers, going out and doing a video saying my products came up too dark. Mind you, McAfee, I got several lawsuits coming your way. One, for going out and doing that fake receipt nonsense at the end of the day, touching my copyrights, which I told you not to do, was on one of the receipts. Another one, you and McAfee were in the video. You were in the video claiming that my product was too dark and unwatchable. That wasn't even my product, so that's defamation and fraud charges from filed against you too, also for committing fraud against my business. And got several lengthy charges for you, buddy, because again, you went out and did stuff with the rest of them. So he got exposed right there when he was sitting there talking about my Lord's blessing that he gave to me and saying that our products came up too dark. What happened? Your screen produced gray. It wasn't even black the entire time. The Lord exposed you for what you are, for trying to tamper and try to make false accusations about his blessings. Turn around and you called yourself, you said you got a paint from us. You did a fake receipt. That's forgery, by the way. And then you went in and proceeded with these fake demonstrations, went on YouTube and said all these false accusations about my product. What happened there? The Lord busted you right there on the spot to show that the email that you had wasn't even our email at all. It doesn't even exist. So in the video, you can see McAfee removing videos off the account. Again, caught again. You went in and basically used the word Silent Wake 5. The Lord let it be known who you are. You hit my account. We got your real name. We got your real account. We got everything on you. I'm sending that up there tomorrow morning. We're going to break this down bit by bit. We're going to work on each person at a time because there's that much stuff. So we're going to add you in with all that. Your names have already been added in the pot. Your names are in there. The Marshal knows about all that mess that went on. But that's the nonsense you did. And the Lord exposed you on everything you did. Enough to give us enough evidence to get you in court and file a lawsuit against you. Jamie Fernando Gonzalez, where do we start with you at the end of the day? Well, we're going to be digging in that whole thing with the whole LLC nonsense that went on. Yeah, basically the Secretary of State, you went in and basically filed a false report claiming that your company's been around for 5 months. There's also the thing with you being undocumented and not having paperwork. Because again, I showed several people that text and every single person said, that's not a lawyer, number one. And number two, why would you claim to be an American citizen when we filed this 9 months ago about you not having this paperwork? And why would you say it there then? You didn't say it there then. And I filed 2 more after that, and you still didn't say nothing back after that. So that was just some kind of plan you had to basically discourage me, that now all of a sudden you're an American citizen, and that is to say that I'm going to be filing charges. That's a threat, by the way, if you can't back that up in court. So we filed that again against you too. So you got exposed as being a, a criminal, and also to undocumented. You're also exposed for running a 3D printing, which was reported to them. You run a 3D printing business. You do not have a license to sell in the state of California. Your building is not zoned for that type of equipment to begin with, which is now going to dig up the landlord, because now you got to bring in code enforcement involved with that. Also, too, touching our copyrights, and you got terroristic threats, you got basically cyberbullying, cyber harassment. There's a time you try to swat us. That's what the FBI on that. But there, this private investigator, what they do is they're going to search out every single corner, every piece of information, and compile a case against you guys for court. That's what's going to happen. That's what they're out there tomorrow. They'll be out here going to the police station, going to the post office, anywhere we direct them that we need them to get information from, they're going to get it. This is a beautiful thing for me, and gave me the email directly to send all that stuff to. So you see all this on the table right here, Mr. Williams? All that just got sent to them. So you got exposed as being a person who's a professional scam artist, also a professional thief, Mr. Fernando. Am I lying or not? You're a thief. You are. So they're going to reach out once we get that compiled with them. I want them to know about you, and they know about you already, but I want to know them really know about you, and we're going to link them to the Facebook page to show them how many companies you ripped off. And that's a federal offense. Trademark is a federal offense, which means now they'll have to reach out to these parties who owns that merchandise on that table to inform them that their merchandise was basically printed out on a 3D printer and sold. So you have that to deal with on top of that. So you got outed as a liar, a thief, a cheater, the whole 9 yards. Who else got exposed? Oh, Mr. Williams. Mr. Williams came up to us and said he was a minister of the church. Right now, I got to find a bunch of emails I have on my account, which I do have, and I got to send them over there to them, showing that you contacted my company claiming to be a minister. We have your Facebook account, we have your face and all your information you have, all that's been sent to them. Also, too, the emails you've been sending me about sodomizing me and raping me, that's on there too. That's a sexual assault lawsuit right there coming up for you right there. And then we found out we had to track down the owner of the building, which should not be hard to find. So now they're looking for the owner of the building because we want to file a class action multi-million-dollar lawsuit against the owner of the building, because we clearly told you at the end of the day, when I even did videos on it and sent you out emails telling you what this person was an issue and a problem, and what happened, you swept it under the rug. And by sweeping under the rug, he went out and did stuff far worse by sending half-naked pictures of himself to people at the funeral home with using their address, my sister's address, who has kids, and also to over here. So now you got a lawsuit coming your way. And we're not settling up for court. Oh, heck no, I'm not settling for court. I will not take a settlement. I'm going to sue you for millions. I mean, unbelievably incredible millions. It's going to be brutal. Now, I'm not the only one going to get a piece of that pie. My sister's filing a lawsuit. She's going to take a piece of the pie. And the funeral home director, I definitely know they're getting a piece of that pie because their freaking name was splattered all over these naked postcards. So you claim to be a minister. You claim that on your channel, you were ushering people to find God and to get them to walk on the right path. This doesn't look like somebody who's a minister at the end of the day. This looks like a pervert. That's what that looks like. That's a pervert. So you sent that through the United States Postal Service open, which means it was not sealed, which means that's considered to be a violation. That's basically a sexual suit because, again, you know, you got female Postal Service saw this is right out in the open, just like that. Yeah, that stuff is supposed to be covered up at the end of the day. So there's a charge coming behind that one too. So the person who claimed to be the minister who contacted my company, because I can show the emails of you saying that we're the devil and we serve the devil, and you, on the other hand, is this man of holy God. That's what you're supposed to be. And yet you're going around sending half-naked pictures and talking about sodomizing and raping me, sending this out to people's houses who have kids at the end of the day. Yet that sounds a little, yeah, creepy guy, creepy guy. And then cursing in your emails, all that. I've never met a minister like that before in my life. So question, they're going to be, IRS is going to pop up pretty soon, because question is, if you claim to be a church, where's this money going to? But you're never getting out. You're just never getting out, ever. Seriously, I sat there and said you were going to spend the rest of your life buying bars. I was not joking when I said it. So we'll contact them tomorrow and we already sent out some information. I sent your Facebook page over where it says minister and, you know, videos of you and little intro videos of you saying that you're a minister. So that'll be going over too also. So you've been on it. Lord exposed you, didn't he? Okay. So all of you have been exposed, right? And the Lord's working on the rest of y'all. Those that I have not mentioned your name, I want you to remember something. I sat there and told you that my Lord and Savior protects us. My Lord and Savior will out every single one of my enemies. All my enemies will go before the courts. And if you have not picked up your cross, then you will walk into the next life without entering into the gates of heaven. You know where you're going after that. So with that being said, there is nowhere for you to run. Do you understand that? There's nowhere to go at all. If you think for a hot second, because I haven't mentioned your name at the end of the day, that God will not find and seek you out, then you're sadly mistaken. These people also thought at the end of the day that no one would figure out where they live at. They would never come to justice. They would never be prosecuted. They believed that. And look at the situation we're now. So there's nowhere you can go. Even if you were to get down on your knees and you basically were to beg God for forgiveness and you were to repent and say you were to become a Christian, you still have to answer for what you have done. You have to confess to me and the police. You still have to serve that time. Now, God may give you not that much time. You don't have to go through that much time. It's up to him. I can't say that decision. I don't know God at the end of the day on that level. I mean, God does what he wants to do. But he could give you the possibility of getting a shorter sentence. He could do that. But you still have to do time. I did. So there should be no problem for you to do time also. But either way, you're going to face it. There's no way that God can forgive you for your sins at the end of the day if you basically are holding a grudge against me. That doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. You can go to God and go, oh, Lord, forgive me this, that, and the other, and God knowing the sins that you have committed against me. It won't work that way. You're going to have to confess. But, as I said before, time is running out, gentlemen. And the reason why it's not running out, it's running out because you listen to the devil. You did the devil's work at the end of the day. That's what you did. And look what the devil got you. The devil got you now that there is an ongoing investigation on you 3 guys or 4 guys pretty soon at the end of the day. And all of you are going to face a marshal or a police officer or someone coming to your front door to arrest you. Mr. Williams might be going through that right now. After we talk to the police over there. There you go. You're in public housing. There, right there. This is your Facebook account that you deleted at the last minute. Public housing. Let me see something for a minute. Public housing. I'm going to sort all this out. I got to get ready for these lawsuits that are coming up. Let me see. Now, once I get my confirmation number back, so I got one already, but confirmation from the inspector back, I'm going to contact Homeland Security for you, Mr. Fernando. Let them know you're under investigation, and they need to basically make a visit to your address. Because again, you committed crimes. And one of them was counterfeiting. I find it funny how you come online and you act at the end of the day that you feel that you're supposed to be an honest person, people are supposed to believe in you, but you're a thief. Neighbor next door, ooh, you're going to be next too. So go ahead and delete your accounts, do whatever you think you need to do. You can't. All your stuff was duplicated. Everything we have evidence on every single thing you did. We have evidence on it all. There's nothing you could do. Look at all this. This is going to be seen before a judge pretty soon. Mind you, as I explained to you before, and I showed you how much jail time you can receive, some of this jail time can reach up to 30 years. And you guys are in your 50s. Some of you are almost near 50. You receive a 30-year prison sentence, that's life. I'm going to sort this out so we got all this organized for the court. So this is the... Now, anyone that sat back, said, hey, I didn't do anything wrong, I just found it funny, you're still under judgment. You're not saved. If you were saved, you wouldn't have found any of that funny to begin with. So you also entertained the demon. That's what you did. And I explained to you at the end of the day, the demon's sole purpose is to kill you. I told you that. He's not here to be your friend or your buddy. He's here to get rid of you. Any means necessary. See all this right here? This is what this is the demon right here. This is a man at the end of the day who sat back and served the devil. And this is what it got him. And the devil lied and told him at the end of the day, you'll never be found, they'll never find you. That's what he said. And now look at him. This is another address in Philly. I need that to file for that one. I want these separately too. I'm gonna put these over here. That's what I'm saying. I didn't do anything. You're still under judgment. You don't get it. Then you're under judgment. Period. You do know that, right? You're not saved. You're under judgment. That's what people understand. They think, oh, because I didn't do anything wrong. You're still under judgment. You're not saved. When if this guy cracks open and God comes right now, you're not going to heaven. There's no way in the world you're going to enter into the kingdom of heaven. You haven't picked up your cross and followed Jesus. You're still of the world. Can you go? Yeah, you can go. But you don't want to go because you rather serve the world instead. That's why you can't go. So you're blocking your own stuff at the end of the day. But if you entertain this stuff at the end of the day, you know what you invited in. It's not me you have to be worried about. It's the devil is what you're going to have to worry about. This is what the devil does to a person. And the devil will make sure and tell you at the end of the day that you're never going to get caught. Nothing's never going to happen to you. They're never going to find out who you are. And meanwhile, the whole entire time, he's making sure they do find out where you're at. Oh, this is where you put your fingerprints on here. That was a bad idea. Let's do that for them. I'll go to a fingerprint scan on you. That's somebody's address without permission. Okay, here. Now, the whole entire time when you were sending up letters, we put a hold on the mail. You know why? Because we knew all the mail you sent in would go straight to a federal building. That's why. So now they got your mail up there and your packages. Everything you sent is sitting right up there with them right now. The only reason why that mail got here is because she doesn't have a hold on you. But I have a hold on you. And the mail that came here for me basically went through because the hold is released. So that means at the end of the day that the mail you sent to me didn't have anything on it. But the mail you sent to her, you sent her these half-naked pictures. She's filing a charge against you. Sexual harassment lawsuit that you were sending pictures to her at the end of the day. There's another one. Make sure we get these all stacked real nicely. There we go. This is another one right here. And now it's funny, all this mail we have here, now one of them had your apartment number. And I told you, it's very interesting that when I was going through the contact inspector, I could have picked up any one of these because we didn't have where you were located at. And sure enough, the one I picked up, it was sitting there staring me right in the face. None of these have it on it. You see each one of these? I'm counting up, Mr. Williams. You know how much jail time this is going to give you? You don't want a judge to see this. I'm pretty sure you don't. We got another one right here. That's from him. This is using the funeral home address right there. I'm going to keep this one. I'm going to send this one over to them. I got to email them anyway to send them out to let them know that now we're going to have this marshal involved, or I guess federal inspector involved. Let me see. Yeah, this is their information. That's their address. I'm going to put that there. So I send it to them. And Jamie, if you think at the end of the day, like, well, I had nothing to do with it. Oh, you do. See, one of the questions they asked me was, why in the world would a person send us this much mail? How would he know us at the end of the day? He knows me because you are the ones who told him that we were scammers and rip-off artists. You're the one who did that. You know, you can go to a lot of trouble for basically spreading false rumors about somebody at the end of the day, and that's what you did. So that's how we know him. So for every agency who contacted us, or we contacted them, asked how do we know him, we put your name up there. We put your address up there. We put your information, and we let them know at the end of the day that you're undocumented. Because we had problems with you, and the text message, clearly you telling me that you are an American citizen when clearly you're not. You outed yourself right there on so many levels, it's not even funny. Let me see what we got going on here. Which one is this one? Now see how he puts street next to this one? Let me see. 301. This is in your area. What's 301? Hold on for a minute. What is 301? What is 301? That's in your area. That's another place you're using the address without permission. Oh, we have to look you up. Where's 301? That's another address that you use without permission. Let me see. Let's see. One. Now, usually, when you sue a building of your size at the end of the day, they want to make sure that they do this as quietly as possible because they don't want publicity to get on this. This is big. There's a lot of people, a lot of agencies now. It's big, big, big. I'm talking about this is big, big, big. Because there are all these people that were involved, that were attacking us, and now we got FBI, we got several federal agents involved in this. This is pretty big. Wait till you see the stuff. I got to take another picture of all this once we get everything stacked up to show them how much we're getting from them and the width of how much we're going to take more pictures and send them over. Let me see. So, Baltimore MD. Twenty-one, 7. Well, you use everybody's address, ain't you? First thing we ask when we contact the funeral home is, do they know you? That's one of the things that was asked. Do they know you? And he replied back, he never heard of you before ever. It's the first time they heard of this. That's what he said. But again, like I said, because they're curious because the zip codes. Then again, after this guy, at the end of the day, basically, would not have basically protected himself. Oh, we got 190 Somerset. This is in Philadelphia. Oh, we need this. That's another address used without permission. Let me see right here. Take that one. What's this one right here? See? See the K here? See the K there? Same handwriting. Somebody has a system that you can take one card, it'll scan it, it'll scan another one, and they'll do identical match to see if they actually match. It's the same handwriting. It's pretty cool equipment. That's how we know it's your handwriting. Look at this. These are postcards. Well, I got a lot of these from him. There it is. I kept everything. You think I was throwing something away in the trash? Oh, heck no. I kept everything for report. Everything. Put these here. These are postcards right here. These are the new photos he was sending out. How much jail time you can get for one of these things? A lot. Can't be sending out new photos. Oh yes, these are my face as defamation. Mr. Williams, I hope you got $250,000 laying around, maybe $500,000. I'm going to sue you. Definitely going to do that. And when I'm done with you, I'm going to sue your building. The owner of that building, I'm going to sue him too. And just so, if the owner ever decides, if he sees this video, we're not taking a plea deal. You're going to owe me millions of dollars. Sue you for mental stress, mental anguish, all of it, the whole 9 yards, everything. And then the rest of my family's going to file lawsuits against you. And then we got more mail here. See, it'd be different if I told them and they evicted them out of the building, then that's different. But they got mad at me and hung the phone up on me. They also blocked my number when I was calling them and telling them the stuff he was doing over here. They didn't want to hear nothing to do with it. Now, the manager, the one I talked to on the phone, I went to send the email to, I am going to sue the daylights out of you. Do you understand me? I'm going to send you a letter. My attorney will send you a letter. I'm going to sue you for millions. And I know you ain't got it, but I don't care. Hope you don't own your property. Because me and you had a nice conversation and we talked about this guy, right? And you didn't do anything about it. I'm going to find all your emails. I'm going to forward those over so I can print every single one of them out. As a matter of fact, let me see. Which did that come to? I can get those right now. I want these over here. Well, these are all the postcards, right? But I want the ones that are actually the provocative ones. Once these sent half naked ones. I want those here. Look at this. No, she calls me tomorrow. But I just sent the emails through, so I'm going to send one. I sent all these through, but I want some of the stacks of how many we got. And then there's some at the post office. There's packages that showed up at the post office, so they're going to pop there to the post office too. And they're going to pick up that mail too also. Only one of these has his address on it, his exact point where he's at. Because he did it that way. He didn't send it to me, he sent it to her. Sent it to her. Oh, get another one right there. Another one right there. Put these over here. Look at this. It was worth the prison time, man. I hope it was worth it. I hope it was worth what you're about to get. I hope it was worth it. Now, you don't have much. I know that. So what I'm going to do is, whatever you have left over, I'm going to take your stuff. I told you before, your stuff is going to Goodwill. That's where it's going. So I don't need it. This is the number we used right there. That's the number you sent to me. That's the number I used to prosecute you. Look at that. Paul Williams. Look at that. We got more. And Daniel McAfee. You'll be next. Because you went and did the same thing too, right? Buddy Boy. Buddy Boy is you. Because you use Buddy Boy quite a lot. Now, McAfee, I know right now you're scared to death too. I know you are. But I warned you. I gave you a chance to get out of this mess and you didn't want to take it, right? So whatever comes is whatever comes. Let me see. Chicago. Address in Chicago being used without permission. Ah, PC King. You sent one? I know you didn't send one. Your name's right on there right there. I have that conference. I gotta go comp. This has got to be reported. There's PC King right there, because I'm seeing it right there. It says PC King. Is that not you? All right then. Then guess what? I'm gonna make a phone call for that one tomorrow. And I've enjoyed your videos too, by the way. If you constantly mention me and saying nasty things coming to my channel, but now we have one from the post office with your name on it. So I'll add you in there too. Don't bother deleting your YouTube channel. We copy everything. If I talked to you before, if I ever had a conversation with you ever, that means I'm already duplicating all your stuff. Let me see. Let's put this right here. Look at that. Boy, you're done. Highest amount of jail time you can receive the United States Postal Inspection. I'm curious what you're looking at. Highest amount of jail time you can receive from the United States Postal Service. You can get life. The highest amount of time you can get is life. You already got life already. You're guys. You're in your 50s. They give you that's life right there. I'm curious. If you have a serious case in postal fraud, how much jail time? Good gracious. You know, see what the devil did to you, man? Look at this. For serious mail fraud. This is mail fraud, by the way. Because, again, you use other people's identity theft, all kinds of stuff. And then that stuff you're doing with taking people's money, it's a mess. For serious federal mail fraud cases, you can face up to 20 in prison per account. Oh, my goodness. You got it per account? You know what per account is? So all this right here, say this is one account right here, this is two account right here, this is three accounts, these are all separate. It's on and nine. You can get 30 years, up to $1 million in fines. God gracious, man, the devil got you good. He got you good. He got you good. Let me see. What's the highest amount of jail time you can receive for mass identity theft? God, like that's even worse. So they're talking about the highest it can give you is 30 years. Yeah, I don't have 30 years. Yeah, 30 years. Jamie is already Jamie's got too much stuff coming to him. That whole infringement, trademark, that's even worse. He's going to hit with that. He's going to hit with our lawsuits for him on that. You got to deal with that. Then on top of that, for cyberbullying, because these are some of the cyber crimes we have against your mind. We have cyber crimes on you too. So in addition with the 30 years, posting my face and all my information, doxing me, they carry 20-year prison sentences. God, gentlemen, you're looking at life. You got life already. This is life. Look at this. Look how bad this is going to be. Look. Now, you know what makes this sad? Some people say, well, we may think this is funny. No, it's not funny. It's sad. These gentlemen let the devil do them dirty. You're writing weird stuff on the letters. This is going to be before a judge. You probably thought at the end of the day, look, messing with voter registration. Jeez, really? Voters registration? You know how much trouble you can get in for that? Oh my goodness, man. Come on now. Gee whiz, I got to call him for that one. That's a little separate from there. What do we have here? There's another one there. Let me see. And he wrote his handwriting and letters on the back of it. Oh man, this is super easy. This is the number we have right there for contacting them. I got to get all this sorted out for court for them when they go get all this. Mind you, gentlemen, it's not where you think at the end of the day that we have to come. That's out of the question. That's done. We don't have to deal with that anymore, because this marshal. This inspector that's taking over the case now, they are going to be responsible for basically arresting you and charging you. It's not us. We're going to charge you for what you did. We're going to testify on all that. But the bulk of this is coming from them, because now, because of this investigators on the case now, they're going to be going out. They're going to be going to different agencies to get all the information you need. They're going to be filing charges against you. So you're going to have these agencies popping up on your porch. Now, what most people thought at the end of the day would just be us following this case, have to go to court, try to get you guys over here. That's different now. that's going out. The marshals are involved in this now, and the federal agencies and inspectors are involved in this now. So when they contacted us and asked our permission, I was like, thank God, because now that means at the end of the day that they're going to go out and they're going to run around, they're going to find all the information, YouTube channels, all that stuff, they're going to go through everything. And they're going to come to me, and I have all your information because I sat there and I collected everything. And now, since we got all this information on you guys and tons of YouTube videos that they can find you anywhere online with all the evidence that we showed of you committing all types of crimes, that means now that instead of me worrying about how trying to get you here or a cyber judge, I don't have to do it anymore. That's gone. Because they're going to be the ones following the charges to get you, and they're the ones going to be taking you to court. So the United States government is going to be taking you to court. Because the crimes you committed are federal crimes. Cyber crimes, cyber stalking, cyber harassment, cyber bullying. You did all that mostly online. Well, you did it all online. Let's be frank about this. Let's see. And God, well, God gave us our justice. No sooner than I said that, I just said this a couple of days ago. I said that the Lord is going to seek everyone out and find them. So I just want you to remember, for those who are sitting back and you're thinking at the end of the day, well, he doesn't know who I am, God knows who you are. That's all that matters. And if God knows who you are, we will know who you are. You will be brought to justice. So I said, there's nowhere you can go. There's no place in this world that you could possibly go. God will find you. I'm going to keep that there. I got to make this phone call about the other one. Daniel McAfee. I want to contact them and tell them about the address you were using without permission. I do want to reach out to that address and talk to them and let them know that they're going to be in contact. They're definitely going to contact them. And they have to let them know that their address was used without permission, and it's in part of a criminal investigation. So they have to reach out to them. And they're going to get my information. They're more than welcome. I'll reach out to them myself ahead of time and explain to them why they may be receiving that phone call, will be receiving that phone call. And I'll give them your information, your Facebook account, everything you have, so that way they can begin following a lawsuit against you and criminal charges. What do we have here? I think he thought at the end of the day that we were going to throw all the mail out, like, oh, he's just going to get mad and throw it away. No. I'm not that type of person. I keep everything, because you never know when you have to need something for court. That's why we kept every piece of information. Another picture and send this over to them to show how much we've received from him. I'll put that right here, and when I take the picture, this will be an idea on how much mail is here. There we go. It's a nice picture right there. Now I just shot a video showing them how much mail we're receiving. That's going to be sent to them. Let's get all these right here. The new photos he was sending out to other people. Sending half-naked pictures of yourself to the United States Postal Service. They have to be covered up. But you sent them to people you didn't have consent. Sending half-naked pictures to people you do not have consent. All right. Oh, this one's over here. Off of it too. I want all these pictures in one section so we can have these. The postcard right here. Oh, it's just McAfee. I want to keep McAfee separate because I gotta go call about him. This is other address he was using. Oh, permission. It was right there. Oh, we got more. There's more down here. Ooh, man, it's not more. These reports. This is Daniel McAfee. You could have never got caught up in that nonsense, man. At the end of the day, you got kids. This is you, Jamie. This is also you, Jamie, right there. Secretary of State, when we contacted him about this mess, you basically had a business running for quite some time, and you claimed that in the day, after reaching out to the process server to figure out who owns that building, because I know there's got to be a name up there somewhere. How are you going to run something that you don't have no name to? What counterfeiting stuff you were doing? Your address and information here. This is who we got to reach out to because of that whole thing with his surgery. Please support. This is your information. That's you. And this is your number we had to file with immigration. Now, Jamie, you sat there and posted and said I was racist, right? That's what you said. You said I was racist because you felt you were singled out because you're Mexican, right? And you said you don't commit any crimes. You've never broke the law. You don't do any crimes. You're just an innocent bystander, which is minding your own business. And we just came out and attacked you, and you didn't do anything wrong. That's what you're claiming, right? That's funny. What went on that whole counterfeiting ring you had going over there? So You have permission from those companies to go out and make those products without their permission? Did you? No, you did not. That's your information for the money you was asking for donations every month. Oh, we got another one right here. Another postcard that's got to go up. This is for Mr. Franklin Williams. There you go. You're calling yourself a minister for some reason. Wait, you're not a minister. And it's not brother. It's, oh, I can't even get that right. Look at that. Taking money from people. There we go. Little videos you were shooting. I got videos on these videos right here. Just so you know, all that was already submitted already. We submitted all that information. So it was already submitted. Emails with your name attached, showing claiming to be a minister, all submitted. That was paying back to your building all the way. Yep. Oh, you sent it to the Black Series edition. All right, let's forward that one over. Forward that email over. Right. Your address right here, but now we have your apartment number, so that's good. We'll put it on that. The full face. Got you on dozens of videos for W videos. So don't bother deleting the account. Don't bother deleting anything at all, period, because we have copies of everything. So don't bother with that. So think about it. I told you 2026, didn't I say that? You thought I was nutcase when I sat there and said 2026, the Lord is going to bring all my enemies. I said that, didn't I? In 2026, I said that, didn't I? Do you know what messing with the Apex Gamer? You know what the policy on that thing is? So the policy on the Apex Gamer really says it in the statement of the product. When you buy the product, basically you have agreed to all terms and conditions under this contract. When you make the purchase, it's a $1 million hit. Which means if we catch anybody, and I mean anybody, and I'm dead serious, touching that stuff in a way you're not supposed to, I'm going to find your information, which we have no problem. We have a private investigator. He'll figure you out, figure where you're at, and I'm going to do to you like I'm about to do to these guys. And I guarantee you, when you see Mr. Byrne in court, that's it. There's no plea deal, there's nothing. We want maximum of everything. Now, you say you don't like the product, it's not for you. I understand that. It's freedom of speech. A lot of things I don't like at the end of the day either. But if you sit there and say scammer, rip-off artist, when I get done with you, you will have nothing left to your name. You go play and see what happens to you. These men right here, their lives are gone. They're done. They messed up. Big time. That's it. The only thing they have left for them is the next life. This life is going for them. The next life is what they have for them. When they die, hopefully they make it to heaven. Hopefully they make it to heaven. If they keep going down this path, look what Satan did to them. They keep going down this path, yeah, that's not going to go well for him. He's going to finish off what he started. I keep telling you, gentlemen, Jamie sat there and made a mockery of the seek and find God, right? Remember? And now you're going to have to seek and find God now. This guy's going to snitch. We already have enough evidence already from the door to bury you guys. But that guy right there, when they get him in the interrogation room, he's going to mention your name, Fernando, all over the place. He's going to blame it on you. He's going to say you told him all this stuff. But they're going to say, if you told him all this stuff, why did you keep going with this? Then he's so in trouble. And I guarantee he knows you're not documented, so he's definitely going to bring that up. Because here's the thing. When you got people who commit crimes together, they're not going to let the other one go free. Why should you go free and run the streets and do what you want to do and be free, and I got to see her locked up? They're going to drag you with them. they got to go, you got to go too. That's usually what happens. I'm going to copy these separately and put these for him. I got to send these over. I think I did send these over. I did. I had them in the folder. I did send them over. And I sent the emails. So emails were already sent. All right, so that's good. That's all over there. All right, emails are sent. Perfect. Look at it. My whatchamacallit. I sent the emails over. Sometimes I get the little thing come back that says, you know, it's legit. It's like, okay, cool, perfect. I'm happy. I'm so happy. Great, and my Lord gave me justice. See what happened to me this week? We got blessed to have ad tech and multiple stores for display. We got blessed that the Apex Gamer is now going to be at another level of selling this technology. We got blessed where we have all new different products that are coming out for 2026. We got blessed that our enemies are now being taken care of. God is seeking and finding our enemies. And like I said, for those of you at the end of the day who feel that, hey, he doesn't know me, it's not that I know you, it's God knows you. These guys had the same thought too also. This is all done with a microphone. I got a call for that. I can see him coming down the corridor with a little horse in the voice. Got a little horse in my voice. Now, am I sitting here laughing at you? No. Am I sitting there rejoicing because you're about to get locked up? You're never going to see the light of day again? Nah. It's sad. You know why? You listen to the devil. I told you this, man. I kept telling you over and over again. Stop listening to the devil. Pick up your cross and follow God. I kept telling you this mess. I kept telling you over and over again. Do this, and you don't want to listen. Because you're so full of anger and bitterness. The devil pushed all that in you. Made you angry, made you bitter at the end of the day. And you just wouldn't let it go. And because you wouldn't let it go, the devil's like, I got a perfect candidate here. I got someone going to bring the hell with me. Because he knows he's going to hell. We want you to come with him. And we kept warning you and warning and warning you. And now it's started already. That investigator, she opened up the case. It's a case being opened up now against you guys. They opened up a case. The devil got you to do exactly what he needed you to do. He got you to self-destruct. Now, can you still be saved from this? Of course you can be saved from all this. I'm a perfect example of this. I let the devil self-destruct, and I'm going to the prison system. And look, I'm here right now, free as a bird, serving God. I told you you're going to do my crossroads. I told you that. I told you you're going to do the exact same thing I did when I was 16. Except you're going to do it when you're older. You're going to hit that crossroad. And in that crossroad, you have a decision when it comes. The decision you have is whether you pick up your cross and follow Jesus, or you pick up the pitchfork and you follow Satan. You pick up that pitchfork and you follow Satan, I guarantee you 100% when you get into that facility and that place at the end of the day, the odds are extremely great on your lifespan, on how fast it can go. You need God in that situation. You need God in that courtroom. You need God in this, what you're about to go through. You need God. So, you have an opportunity here. Your opportunity is to get saved and enter the kingdom of heaven, or basically spend the life of your life and basically being tormented in hell. You got a crossroad. My time gave for my crossroad, I took it. The difference between me and you is I realized when I sat there in that cell, oh, we're done, did all this. I mean, the devil did all this to me. I could have been outside, free as a bird, enjoying my life, and here I am locked in this huge little, small little cubicle. This is my life now. You see all that? That's a lot of mail in there, man. That's a lot. That U.S. Marshal, when a Marshal, or I think that federal agent, I think she is, I think Marshal agent, I think she is. Let me see. That's a lot of mail, man. Jamie, we have the whole racist thing right here. Oh, this is you too also. This is definitely more stuff on you. We got over 100 pieces here. Let's count this out. I'm curious what we got here in pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 47, 47, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. 79 pieces in this just alone. I'm about to contact and let them know we counted. We got 79. And that by itself. Keep that. That's the email from Jared Franklin Williams for that one. There's 79. This is involving our copyright. The copyrights right there. That's for the copyrights. And that's for the process server. Right there. So it's 79 there. This is for the corpse. Over here. You get everything? We got it all. Okay, that's 79 for that alone. Alright, let's see what the new pictures we have here. So we got 79 there. 79. I'll break this down into several different areas. 79 postcards. And we got nude postcards. Alright, so we got here in the news postcards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oops, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20. 20 here. 20 in the news postcards. News postcards. 20 of them. That's 20. So altogether we got close to 99 pieces of mail from you. We got more. Let's go through this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait. What are these? Are these the smaller ones? Or the large ones here? Okay, they're there. Okay, cool. Make sure we got that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. It's a postcard. 79, 80. We got 80 now. 80. That's 80. So that makes it approximately 100 pieces. 80. Let's start this again. Oh, by the way, we did tell them that you were putting powder and you were putting glitter inside of these packages while you were sending them to us. That's considered to be a threat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of the large. Oopsie. 8 of the large. Got 8 of those. That's 108 pieces of mail. Let's go to small pieces. Let me get a picture of all these. Let's go to small pieces. And now we got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 in this one. It also smaller pieces of mail. 8 here. That's 116 pieces of mail. Black letters. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Whoop, write that up. You got 2 of them in there. Count this right and you know exactly how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, that 1, that 2, 29, 30, 31, 32, 34, 35, 6, 37, 8, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 52, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79. Interesting, right? What about 79 too? We got a contact. We got over 100 pieces of mail here. So at 79, black mail. It's funny because it's no black mail. Black mail. That is 79. That's 180, 190, 194. So we got 194 pieces of mail from you. You're never getting out. All right, we're done here. I'm going to take my picture and send it over to them. That is a lot. Sheesh. And we had to reach back out to Baltimore Police because I had to reach out to them today. Baltimore Police, we contacted them over there, and I told her the same thing. What happened with the marshal or federal agent? We told her that we contacted Baltimore Police today. Baltimore Police was nice enough to take on all their information as needed, but most importantly, they took down the officer's name, officer's information, who filed the charges over here. We filed for him over here, incident report over here in Pennsylvania. So what they're going to do is when they go out to see him, they're going to basically touch back to him tomorrow because now we have to inform the marshal or the agent or the federal agent exactly what went over Baltimore Police because we explained them, we had to have them go out there to see him. So when they go out there to see him, they're going to, it says in the report that they want them to look up the incident report over here in Pennsylvania. If they look at the incident report in Pennsylvania, it shows these pictures right here, showing that he was stalking us. So with that being said, they're going to work with Pennsylvania police to basically file criminal charges against Mr. Williams. And meanwhile, Mr. Williams is going through that. He has to go through the process that now there's government agencies involved in this now because of the whole mail fraud thing, or mail stalking, or whatever he's doing. But yeah, he's involved in that too. So you got 2 different agencies now prosecuting him. And that means, yeah, you're going to spend the rest of your life in the prison system. And keep in mind, as I said before, this isn't me just reporting this. This case is open. Like that agent that just contacted me told me that it landed on her desk. She's the one taking care of the case. It's an open case now. It ain't me just saying it. This is an open case now. Which means now they're going out and they're getting information from different agencies to figure out exactly how long this stuff is going on and how long we're being attacked. So my sister was on the phone when she heard her say, she said that I'm going to the Allentown Police Department. She's going over to the Postal Service where the mail's on hold because the stuff is down there too. They're going to all those places. And in that incident report is this. And right when we got done all that, she said, here's my email, send me everything over. All that stuff is sent in. So I'm going to take a picture. I did a short video. And I'm going to send it over to him to show him exactly how much mail we were receiving from you. And how much mail you were sending to my sister's house. Told you. I warned you and told you. Stop following Satan. And like I said, everybody said, I go always happy laughing about that. You don't see me out here popping champagne and saying, yeah, they're gone. They're going to go on the road for the rest of their life. They'll never see the light of day ever again. We're not here popping no champagne. It's a sad thing. I told you multiple times to stop following devil. I told you. So you listen. It's a sad thing because this life here in this world, I don't know what God may have planned for you, but I do know one thing. You're going to do a lot of time, man. You got a lot of time coming. You got a bit of a battle right now for your existence. You got a battle going on. And even crazier, if you haven't picked up that cross, you got an even bigger battle. Because the devil who got you to do all this stuff right now, he invested all this time into you. And he's definitely gunning to get rid of you. That's why I said, everything you would, I wasn't doing your stuff. There's no way in the world I was stupid as crazy stuff. You crazy? You think I want to end up in that road? No, heck no. That's why I said at the end of the day that the devil can coach you to do some dumb stuff. And he already knows he can't touch me. I'm a Christian at the end of the day. He can't touch me. So he's going to get you to do this dumb stuff because he knows he can touch you. And if he gets you to listen to anything he has to say, he ain't never going to try to let you go. Not worth it. But y'all want to be bad and y'all want to be tough. Well, guess what? The place you're going to in the day, you can be tough. You can be the big bad man all you want. I bet you there's people there far worse than you have ever imagined in your entire life that exists in there. And you're going to meet those people. Because those people are going to know when you come through there whether or not you have ties in there, or you're new in there, they're going to know all that. This guy's creepy. I got to send it. This is along with the email he was sending us. What is the name attached to it? That goes there. Yep. Y'all sat back and laughed. There ain't nothing going to happen to me. God listened to the whole entire conversation saying, you got to go through judgment, man. That's your address response to that. Right there. Not even worth it. All right. This is going through here. All right. I got everything I need. I'm good. I'm going to keep that there. Take a picture of that. Send it over. Give them an idea how much more mail we're receiving from you. We have accumulated 196 pieces of mail from this guy. You remember the statement when you said that we got our knee on Kenneth Bird's neck? You remember when you made that statement? Now look at the situation you're in right now. I wouldn't say I got my knee on your neck. That's a bad thing to say about somebody. But I can say one thing, you're under judgment. Those who entertained this nonsense, those who allowed this nonsense to go on, those who sat there and entertained it, you put yourself under judgment. You gave yourself an open invitation to Satan. And Satan, once he feels like, oh, we got a person over there, okay, he's going to pop over and pay you a visit. You better find God at the end of the day and stop dealing with this mess at the end of the day. This stuff is dangerous. All right. Let me see what I gotta do. I got some stuff I gotta do. Space right in. Nothing at all. Chrome in. No, nothing. Destroyed your lives. Is what it did. Those you got kids, you wrecked it, man. I'm gonna sue you. Because that's what I'm gonna do. You know, you have no business attacking me like that. I'm gonna sue you. And so we're talking to an attorney tomorrow, and I'm gonna sue you. Now I got a criminal investigation. It's gonna show multiple people attacking my company, and you're all responsible. I'm gonna sue every last one of you. These lawsuits are not gonna be cheap. Like gonna be lawsuits at 50,000 and 80,000, 100,000. Lawsuits are gonna be up there. All right, let me get my picture. I'm gonna grab something to eat. Thank my Lord for blessing us to get our justice. At the end of the day, seeing it through. God saw it through. And pray at the end of the day. And I sat there and said, you know, when I put you in the Bible, you know, the Lord does things. He does. But I also tell him to sit there and pray today and ask the Lord to seek and find the rest of you. Bring you to justice. Because you know what you did. And you know what you did was wrong. And when you touch this blessing right here, all this is my Lord's blessing at the end of the day. This is what he gave to me. When you touch his blessing, when you try to steal his blessing, my Lord will defend and protect his servant at the end of the day. You want to watch God's hand at work. And you can watch God's hand at work in two different ways. You can watch an enemy be prosecuted and destroyed, or you can watch an enemy be prosecuted, destroyed, and rebuilt and turned into a stronger warrior of God. That's what happened to me. God has different ways, basically, bringing you to the kingdom of God. But remember, not everybody is meant to go. That scared the death out of me. When I heard that the first time I heard that, not everybody is intended to go to heaven. You better pray to be in that number when the saints come walking in. You better pray to be in that number. You better pray that you are in that book. You better pray. You better pray. Taco Man, you and your furry butts. Ha ha. Your furry butts. What are you doing with the furry butts? You don't even know. I can see basically you got a ball running around here because, man, you freaking scatter the mats everywhere. They're everywhere, man. They're everywhere. You scatter them everywhere. I got the cinnamon broom. Cinnamon broom. Wow. 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 Can I get around you, please? Thank you. I appreciate. You don't like to move half the time. It'll kill me one day. Let me I had to get a picture of all this, and I got a video I just shot, so I'm gonna send the video and picture over so they have that right there and they're good to go. I sent enough over, but I want to make sure they get the impact of what we were going through over here. I don't know how much you mail went to the post office. Mind you, even if you don't put anything on, it's your handwriting. Your handwriting can be matched to all this stuff we have here. Mind you, stuff like this, Mr. Williams, your fingerprints are in here. This is sealed. This is a sealed envelope with your fingerprints inside. This is going to be dusted for prints. We got a bunch of sealed. All these envelopes are sealed. These are all your fingerprints are sitting inside of these. Man, gee whiz, the breeze. Well, I'm going to sit back and I'm basically enjoy. I'm maybe working on my machine a little bit. And I'm going to enjoy my time with the Lord. And be thankful at the end of the day that he protects and watches us against those who try to rise up and destroy us. Well, gotta go. Seek God. Be blessed.